Wow, lovely time there with Freddie Washington. It's a lovely song there. Let the light from the lighthouse shine down on us. So this morning, if you are asking a question for the light to shine down on you, you can call us on the studios right now. The number to call is 874-68937, or you can call me or text me on 0421-256697. This morning we have Sister Edrica with us in the studio. So, Edrica, welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Edrica, tell us a little bit how you came to know the Lord.
Well, it's quite a bit of a funny story, really, because one day I woke up and I just felt that I just needed God. I was going through a time in my life where I knew God for a while, being brought up in a Christian home, and then I decided to do my own thing. But one day I woke up and I just felt this was the time, and I just had a really hungry spirit for God. So what I decided to do is just to go and check out a few churches and just see, where God wanted me, basically. And that's basically it. I just went looking for God.
So will you say that has been the most beautiful experience in your life?
Well, yes, because looking back on things now, I had such a hunger for God that I didn't want anyone else, nothing else, just God, God. Because I just finished actually a relationship, and that wasn't fulfilling, and I just felt that if I found God, that would be more fulfilling, more rewarding, and it was.
Amazing. I like the way you say hunger for God, because in our society today, there's a lot of people, they hunger for a lot of things, but not God. So what will you say, in your own opinion or your own experience, what do you think is responsible for many people forsaking God? They don't want to hear God, nobody want to hear that name anymore. What would you say is responsible for that?
I'm not sure what is actually responsible, but it's very difficult to speak for many people, but I can only always speak for myself.
Yes.
In my case, I think I had a family that supported me with prayer, and there were close friends who always prayed for me. And I think the most for me, it was one of the things was when my mother said to me, "Edrica, what do you do with your life?" And I thought, what do you mean, what am I doing with my life? I'm living my life like everybody else, working and, earning money, surviving, and just doing all the things that we do. But then I think just that question, what are you doing with your life? What are you going to do with your life? What is the purpose for your life?
Yes.
I think that was the main point for me that turned me around, being brought up and hearing about God all the time and His goodness and how He provides for us, and being from that home where my parents totally relied on God, it just made me realize that when God was out of my life and I didn't call upon Him or ask Him for help or anything, it's just that something was missing. And for me, that was the key.
Edrica, there are lots of young people today who, some of them are even listening to you right now. I mean, for them, life has got no more meaning. All they want to do is they're looking forward to nothing, and they're questioning many, many things. So, in your own experience as a young person that have come through these things, so what would you say to young people today who are desperately saying, I have no more future, I have no more hope, the only way out is suicide or just giving it up? So, what would you say to them listening to you this morning?
Well, I would encourage every one of them to have a go. Give God a try. You've got nothing to lose, nothing at all to lose. If you try God, one thing I know for sure, He will never, ever disappoint you. I've got I had lots of friends. I was well-liked, very popular. But even though I did things, went out, partied, it was never satisfying. But when I actually decided to say, I'm going to follow God, God just changed my life. Even my friends say, Edrica, wow, you've been on the up and up ever since. But I have. God has a way of just making things happen for you. He says, I love you, and He said, the plans that I have for you are good. Plans for you to prosper, plans for you to have hope, and plans for you to have an expected end. And that's what I have, and I believe that, and my life has just never been the same. So give God a try.